Hi, my name is Shreya. Welcome to the Getting Started webinar. This webinar is designed to help you transition into your new role at BitProject. Welcome to the team. Within the next week, you're going to receive all of the resources that you need to get started on your projects. Some of the webinars that we think will help you a lot within this transition are the Communications, GitHub, and Feedback webinars. And you'll receive a link to all of these very soon. Slack is the home for most of our remote communication. This is where you're going to meet your team, your supervisors, your mentors, and your peers. Please take some time to pause this video and join our Slack. If you're new to Slack, please use the QR code or the Join Slack invite that you should have received within the first welcome email. If you already have Slack, feel free to join our workspace bitdarling.slack.com. Here's a quick demo of how we use our Slack. I want to start off by just giving you a brief glimpse into the BitProject Slack, how we use it, and where you can go to find any information that you need. Some of the channels that are going to be really important to everyone are the general channel, where you can access information, announcements, and conversations that relate to everyone in the organization. The Donuts channel, where we host routine socials for everyone in the organization who wants to participate. And any channel that is meant specifically for your team. So some people have multiple channels, and you will be informed of which specific channels to join for that somewhere in the first week of your onboarding process. We highly recommend that students download the Slack application on their desktop as well as their phones, so you can receive notifications anytime that someone messages you, and so you can respond anytime someone needs your help. When you first join the BitProject Slack, just make sure that your profile is up to date. You can add a nickname if you prefer a nickname, add a profile picture so we know who you are, and you can also go into your profile to add your team name and any extra contact information that you would need. This makes it super easy for anyone who wants to contact anyone else to find the resources to do so. For example, if I want to contact Kevin and ask him about a project that he's working on, and I'm having difficulty messaging him through Slack about it, I can directly go to his profile, find his Calendly, and then reach out to him by scheduling a one-on-one meeting. Here's a demo of how the onboarding process will look like on your end. It'll involve how to locate your issues, understanding the process, and working through your checklist to complete all of the tasks. To get you started on your onboarding process, we've assigned you with a list of tasks that needs to be completed within the first couple weeks of your transition. When you go to your GitHub page, you'll see a menu at the top that says Issues. When you click on Issues, you'll see a list of issues that you either created, assigned, or mentioned. In this case, we want you to go into your Assigned Issues. Here you want to find the most recent issue within the onboarding repo that's tagged New Member Onboarding and has your name on it. If you click on it, you'll see the checklist of tasks that need to be completed. At the top, you'll see your leader's name. Below that should be yours. There'll be a list of tasks that your lead needs to complete to make sure that they're able to help you out throughout this process. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see member tasks, or contributor tasks. These are the tasks that you need to complete in order to make sure that your transition is as efficient and effective as possible. As you go through the list, you will see a suggested guideline of when to complete all of these tasks. And as you complete them, please make sure to check them off one by one. By the end of the onboarding process, either your leader or someone on the onboarding team will make sure that all of your tasks are complete and that you're ready for your new role. If you have any questions about the onboarding process, please feel free to reach out to someone on the onboarding team or your leader, and they'll be here to help you. And finally, here's a demo on our handbook where you can find all of the information that you need about the organization. If you go to about.bitproject.org, you'll find our handbook. This is where we document everything from our values and mission to our organization structure, projects that we're working on, and guidelines on how to work on them. If you want to access things like the organization's mission and values, you can directly go into these pages and read for yourself about what we do and why we do it. If you want to learn about the organization structure, you can go to the organizational structure page, and here you'll find all of the positions that we offer and what their roles mean. If you go into the directory, you'll be able to see everyone on our team and what positions they currently occupy. Within the Teams pages are documentations of what all of the teams are currently working on and how to do them. This is a great place to do some research about your team and department if you ever have any questions. As you can see from the Developer Relations page, our team is doing its best to make sure that everything that you need is documented here. If you feel like something's missing and should be added, please feel free to reach out to your director or manager to make some suggestions. We're always open to your feedback. If you have any questions about the softwares that we use and how they work, they should also be documented here. So please feel free to look through the pages and ask your supervisor if you have any questions or if something doesn't make sense. We hope that this webinar was able to answer some of your questions on beginning the onboarding process. If you have any other questions, please reach out to someone on the onboarding team or your lead supervisor.